What is up guys, I'm going to do a pickups video, and this is for pickups before Christmas, well before Christmas and Christmas. Didn't get too much, not really many retro stuff, but a lot of new and current games. So first off, I've been wanted this console for a while, and that's the Wii U, and I just got it for Christmas. And a few games for it. The Super Mario Maker that came with it, and this is pretty fun. I enjoyed the sort of level design. I haven't played too much of it, but I've played a lot of other people's levels, and it's a really fun game. And the more you play it, the more you unlock different items or different enemies or whatever in the game, and you can create your own amazing stage. It's very quirky and a good little mess around. A game that you don't really need to play like an hour of before you get into it. I highly recommend Super Mario Maker for the Wii U. Next up, a game that I've been wanting for a long time, and that's Super Smash Brothers. Just Super Smash Bros for the Wii U, and glad that I got this. This was also a Christmas present, and very fun. This is probably the game I played the most on the Wii U, and there's just tons of characters, tons of stuff you can do. I used to be a big fan of the Melee series, or the Melee game on the GameCube. Played the hell out of it until my memory card corrupted and then I lost all my saves. But this is just like the best one, better than Brawl. I think it's better than Melee, to be honest. It's just got so much content that you can do. The thing that I was surprised is that you can like play demos of the old sort of NES games or old Nintendo games, and I found that a really good feature on this game. Obviously amiibos, that as well, so highly recommended. Next up we have Bayonetta 2, and played a bit of it. I wanted the Bayonetta 1 and 2 bundle, but ended up getting this for Christmas again, a late Christmas present. And it looks really good on the Wii U pad. Great graphics, great gameplay. Need to do more in the story mode. Very fun. Next Wii U game we have is Mass Effect 3, and I got this for pretty cheap, like £6 or £5 on eBay, and these go for pretty cheap anyway. But this is a great game for the Wii U, especially a game like an RPG, FPS sort of game that you can spend a long time on, and it's fully Wii U gamepad compatible, so great game to play like if you're chilling in bed, or if like someone's watching TV. And the story, you know, is a heavily story based game, so I expect tons of hours playing this. I heard the ending's not very good, for like five quid. It's definitely worth it. I just wish Wii U games had more sort of third party games like this, so I would definitely purchase them, especially if they're Wii U gamepad compatible. Okay, a couple of PS4 games, quite a lot of PS4 games. First off we have, well, many of you know, Fallout 4, the Pip-Boy edition, and played the hell out of this. Still trying to complete this. I'm probably near the end or 3/4 way into the game, trying to trophy hunt at the moment, but there's certain factions that you can do, but then you turn against them, so you have to reload a save. But currently doing a let's play of this, still ongoing. Still need to do a lot on it, like well, for the trophy hunting anyway. And yeah, it's a great game, apart from like loading times take forever and managing your inventory takes forever. Apart from that, it's definitely worth it, and hours of gameplay. Next we have Destiny: The Taken King Legendary Edition. I've already got the expansion 1 and 2. I just didn't have The Taken King, and this was a late, very late birthday gift, and still wrapped up. I haven't played it yet. Kind of fallen off the whole Destiny thing because of the big changes from Taken King. I played the hell out of it before that. I was really into it, got really good at it at one point, and everything changed. Like, I remember even trying it out without the Taken King. I was still doing alright for level, what was the max level at that time? 37? No, sorry, 34, and now the max level is 42, as I'm aware of it, unless it's gone up now. But I still need to try this out and kind of get into it again. Just not too sure what I'm going to do for expansion 1 and 2. Next we have Life is Strange, a game that I've been wanting to play for a while. Did an unboxing of this not too long ago. This looks awesome. This looks like a game I really wanted to play. I really want to play, and yeah, hopefully I'm going to do a let's play of it at some point when I finish off Fallout 4, or I can do it now, I guess. Play it alongside Fallout 4, but I don't think it's going to be a long game because it's an episodic game, and it's like 5 episodes. I think I'm going to love it because I really enjoyed Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, and I believe that this is the type of game, and it's sort of a Telltale game, I guess. So yeah, glad Square Enix bought a physical. Next we have The Last of Us Remastered. Haven't opened it, but I've played this before. Well, I played the PS3 version when it first came out, and I really enjoyed it. Great graphics, great storyline, great action, and I'm hoping to kind of get to play this. I think this is quite a long game. Yeah, I think I'll have to kind of sit down and dedicate some time onto The Last of Us because I'm missing out. Next up we have Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, and I got the collector's edition of this, and I really enjoyed this game. It took a long time to complete. It was very hard at the start, but then you get used to it. I like the whole sandboxy feel to it. The only negative sides was sometimes, because it's open world, you just end up traveling and it gets a bit boring, and there's no sort of indoor levels like I'm familiar with on the old sort of Metal Gear Solids. I wish they put in more sort of indoor levels so you can hide in lockers and that more, but granted that the whole ending got a bit, or chapter 2 of it near the end got a bit messed up as well. It was alright, you know, could have been a lot better than it did if there wasn't the whole Kojima and Konami conundrum going on, but it's worth getting. Next up we have Alien Isolation, and I remember when this first came out I really wanted to get it. Watched a few streams of it and it looked really good for a survival horror game. I think this has won a few awards for that, and it's a is it published by Sega? It's published by Sega, which is always a good thing, especially being, for me anyway, Sega should publish more games, I reckon. Yeah, great sort of survival horror. Haven't got too far into it, but it has shut me up, and I think, you know, for sort of these survival horror fans out there, this is definitely worth getting. That's Alien Isolation. This is the Ripley edition. I think it came with some extra missions, I don't know, or items. Last PS4 game we have is Naruto Shippuden Storm 4. This is the last one in the series. Haven't played this yet because I've just platinumed Revolution, which came out last year. So I've yet to kind of play this. I've heard the whole fighting mechanics have changed. It's good to have a sort of fresh feel to it, I guess. Right, next up we have a 360 game, and this is John Woo's Stranglehold Collector's Edition. I remember when I first played this a long time ago when this first came out, sort of the early stage of the 360 launch. And it's totally reminded me of Max Payne with the whole bullet time. And it was a great sort of action game. And I've always wanted the collector's edition. This is dead cheap now, and you know, some cool features. I think one of them even had the hard-boiled, the Chowing Fat of John Woo hard-boiled DVD. This one doesn't seem to have it, but I'm glad to have the steelbook anyway. One PS3 game, and that's Grid, and this was like a quid. Grid for a quid. And I wanted Grid 2, but because it was a quid I decided to get it. The problem is that PlayStation Plus for February's PlayStation Plus games, Grid was the PS3 one. It's kind of a wasted purchase, but an alright racing game, I guess. Last couple things, some gaming merchandise. I got this Mega Drive keychain, which is a great replica of the Mega Drive Model 1. It looks pretty much exactly like it. These aren't very cheap though. This was like £5. But it's a very cool keychain. I think they do a few others. I think, what was it, Skull something? I can't remember what the name of the company that does these sort of replica consoles, keychain consoles. Next thing, got a Sonic Flask. It's pretty cool. Sonic the Hedgehog. Got the retro original Sonic art there. That's Sonic 1. Cool little flask. Next thing we have is, can you guess what it is? It's Naruto's Frog Purse, where he keeps his hard-earned cash. Got this from an anime shop, and I've always wanted one of these. These are awesome. Next we have a Sega Dreamcast. Wow, it's a notepad, which is pretty cool. Numbskull, that was the yeah, that's the company, same company that did the Mega Drive keyrings. So they do replica notepads as well, old consoles. Seems pretty thick as well. Last little thing we have to show off is Star Wars lightsaber. You can do the Star Wars kid thing. Yeah, Star Wars kid, the original viral video, I guess, from E-beams. I think that's where it originated from. That shows my history of the internet. knowing the Star Wars kid. Yeah, Star Wars The Force Awakens, this is a freebie, and I can't stop playing around with it. A freebie from my network, and this was released because, well, before Star Wars The Force Awakens came out, just everywhere was Star Wars, like even adverts. They must have spent millions on marketing, but this is a pretty cool thing just to mess around with. So that's pretty much it for my pickups of last winter, from November onwards. A few games, more of a PS4 pickups and a Wii U pickups. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you then.